Olympian, making his first world title defense. He is the reigning IBF lightweight champion of the world from Brooklyn, New York, the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez. Across the ring in the red corner, with head trainer Anatoly Lomachenko. He weighed in at 135 pounds, wearing black trunks with green trim. He brings a record of 14 wins with only 1 defeat, 10 victories coming by way of knockout. He is a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, a former featherweight world champion, a former junior lightweight world champion, making his 4th lightweight world title defense, considered by many as the pound-for-pound king. He is the current WBO, WBA, WBC franchise, and Ring Magazine unified lightweight champion of the world from Akerman, Ukraine, Vasiliy Lomachenko!
A fanless atmosphere for titans like this.
Center ring, gentlemen. Mouthpiece. Mouthpiece. Okay, right. Trunks here are good. Look, anything below the navel is a foul. Trunks here are good. Anything below this point is a foul. Anything below the belly button. We went over the rules in the dressing room. I want to remind you, protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. God bless you both. Touch up.
Boxing history has taught us that there is nothing light about the lightweight division. These 135-pound titles, they're like stone slabs chiseled with legendary names. Roberto Duran, Julio Cesar Chavez, Pernell Whitaker. Now we go one step further. For the first time, it's 4 belts. It's undisputed lightweight supremacy. The vibrant, young, knockout puncher, the American, against the unequaled skill of the pound-for-pound king. It's Lopez, it's Loma, it's winner take all. Let's do this. Now, one thing to be noted in the opening round, as Lopez comes out with the right hand, is that Lomachenko has been a slow starter. He lands half of what he lands in rounds 2 through 12. He throws 20 fewer punches than the lightweight average in the first round. It's later that he typically picks up the pace.
Yeah, it is later that he typically picks up pace, because what he does is he takes a read on his guy. You know, Loma's like, Aaron Rodgers or Peyton Manning, going up to the line of scrimmage, that pre-snap read, that's what he's doing. You just want to get a look at his opponents before he executes.
Like what Lopez is doing in this first round, he's getting that jab going. Oftentimes righties don't throw jabs against lefties, and that's a misnomer. The jab can land. Lopez hasn't really landed it, but he's getting himself in position to land other shots.
Not only is it common to not see orthodox fighters do that against a southpaw, it's uncommon to have any productivity with the jab for Lopez. That's just not who he is. He looks for the right-hand power punch. And remember, in the lead up to this fight, often he discussed the fact that he felt his skill set wasn't being represented or talked about enough.
That's not why the world fell in love with Lopez. He's shown more power than he has IQ and skill set. But he does have the skill and the ability to box with Loma. We're seeing it right now.
Halfway through round 1, this is exactly what we told you about Loma. About being a slow starter, about downloading the information and not firing off the way we typically see. He finds range. He gets distance calculated.
I'll tell you one area where Lopez should attack, and it's the body of Loma, to slow down those legs. 1, 2, he has a big frame. For a small guy, he has a long torso. Go down to that body. You see how Loma keeps his hands up real high? Throw something up top and then drop something down to the body. There it is.
And there is the right hand to the body from Teofimo Lopez.
These are the rounds why Loma is downloading information Lopez can put in the bag right now. Just keeping his hands working.
Heard his father say after that right hand to the body, that's what I want. There's the jab again from Lopez. More jabs than we're used to seeing from him.
Perfect round so far for Lopez.
So you see all the hand gestures, but you see how Lopez, how calm he is, how relaxed he is.
Tried to come across with that right hand to the body again. Remember, there were so many who thought that Teofimo would come out as the brash, young, bold fighter and jump on Loma. Instead, measured, calculated, utilizing the jab, and went to the body with the right hand. Well done by Teofimo Lopez. Go on.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Referee has called out Loma for as long as we can all remember, dubbing this ascension the takeover.
That's the most essential thing that Lopez is doing right now, is just sticking the jab out. He's not landing it, but he's occupying Loma. He's not allowing Loma to get comfortable or to be able to gauge his range. And in the meantime, he's flicking jabs out, and he's landing that straight right to the body.
That's a beautiful shot right there, and he got his foot outside the lead foot of Loma to land that right hand to the body. But what I like about what Lopez is doing is he is shooting a jab, but he's staying inside to land his jab. We don't talk about this often, but if you move to your right, you're able to find the angle with your jab a lot easier than moving left.
Goes to the body again, and then a right hand comes in from Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, you see that power, and you see Loma respecting that power. He felt it already.
So the body work continued, and then all of a sudden Lopez goes up top with a right hand.
We're already starting to see redness on the rib cage on the left side of Loma.
Yes.
He's going to touch to the body. Good work so far. 6 body connects for Teofimo Lopez early on here.
It's going to take about 4 rounds for Loma to get acclimated. He's been out of the ring for about a year, 14 months or so.
Longest career layoff. His last fight was in London. We were there ringside when he had a unanimous decision against Luke Campbell, a tall fighter, another guy who's more than naturally bigger man, and there were moments of success that night in London from Luke Campbell.
Yes, it was, and that's what I saw. I saw that Luke Campbell, when he was able to establish distance outside, he was able to isolate the offense of Lomachenko, just as you see here with Lopez. He's isolating the offense.
Left hand from Lomachenko. For the first time now, you see Lopez has to be concerned of crossing the threshold as the process that Lomachenko goes through, the range finding, and he just pulled the trigger quickly with the left hand there.
And they got Lopez's attention.
So Lopez had the right hand early in round 2, and now Lomachenko with a timed left hand moments ago.
It's a high level of skill.
Yes, it is.
From both fighters on display right now. And you may say, well, how is that possible for Lomachenko? It's because you got to watch the indirect attacks, the feints of foot, the feints of hands, and all of the positioning that he's doing before he even lets a shot go.
He makes you work even if he's not throwing punches. He's so angular, all the movement.
Ooh.
It can be exhausting. Good exchange, got to him.
Better?
Let's go back and watch that left hand from Loma about halfway through the round, and then we'll show you what happened in the final 15 seconds.
Just a slip and a straight left, right down the pipe from Lomachenko. He tried to shoot another one. He just missed that one, but just timed him. He didn't throw a punch for a round and a half so he could land a clean shot like that. That's the way that Loma's wired. He doesn't want to waste anything. And then we see a straight left, a swivel right hand, and another left right there that also got Teofimo Lopez's attention.
And it got the attention of Cynthia Lopez as well, who is one of the COVID-tested
Round three.
few who gets to come in here to the Vegas bubble to watch this super fight. So the last half of that second round, bank it for Vasiliy Lomachenko. Round number 3 for the undisputed title.
Lopez got real comfortable. You know, Loma didn't do much. But then when he did strike like a cobra, and he was pinpoint accurate.
Brought up how exhausting it can be with the non-punching activity. How Loma can outclass his opponents mentally. And for Lopez, this is not just a challenge of what you're up against physically, but staying focused every single second against a master craftsman. That can be so taxing, Dre.
It's like Brady or Aaron Rodgers going to the line of scrimmage and audibling 2 or 3 times, and as a defense, you get set, and then they audible again, and then you get set, they audible again. It's very, very exhausting, and Lopez knows this coming in. He's watched Lomachenko, so I believe he's prepared for that tonight.
And then on the other side, Tim, if you're Teofimo, you know that Loma loves to fight with rhythm. He loves to conduct the orchestra of his fights. At some point, you have to find a way to be disruptive. You have to find a way to take full control and make him uncomfortable.
You got to be a little bit aggressive to offset that rhythm, but he fades in and out of range. You know, that's why he's so effective. You know, you come in and see him, he stepped out of range right there, made Lopez miss, then he'll come back in range. It looks like you can hit him, and then he slightly gets out. Then he moves his head off to the side. You have to be alert, really alert, when you're in there against a sharpshooter like Lomachenko. Is dipping, changing levels. See, what Loma's doing is he's trying to test the young guy. He's trying to see what he knows. He's changing levels, dropping his head down low, trying to see if he can get a response. And if he sees the right response, then he'll attack. He'll come up shooting with shots.
Loma found himself in the pocket for a moment there, and Teofimo threw the 2-punch combination.
That body shot lifted up Lomachenko, trying to get away from it.
Left hand from Teofimo. Every time that threshold is crossed, he is going to fire. There he is with Lomachenko against the ropes for a moment, and a combination of Lomachenko returns fire.
See, Lopez got to be a little bit more disciplined. If he's going to do the shoulder roll, he got to be a little bit more disciplined with that.
It's not time for that, Timmy. It's not time for that. It's the 3rd round. It's not time for the shoulder roll. The shoulder roll comes when you're comfortable and you've taken charge of this fight. And right now, Lopez is not completely in control of this fight.
Well, he's in control of this round right now.
Took the first, Lomachenko's effort in the second, and then a good-looking round here in round number 3 for the hopeful undefeated American. His father and Joey Gamache, the assistant trainer. Joey Gamache, who early in the career of Vasiliy Lomachenko was working with Loma.
Round 4.
In that 3rd round, Teofimo Lopez has landed 11 of 42 punches thrown. Lomachenko had 2 of 11.
Maramang pag ano, pag round 11, Lopez na rin ako. Ano na ba? Round 6 na ganun pa rin.
I kept asking Teofimo to lead up to the fight about the power. He said, you don't get it. His IQ is going to bring out mine. And what we haven't seen is Loma moving to his right the way he does against everyone else.
Lagi ng mga pagsabayan talaga.
Mark to the right to try to
Hindi nagka-counter. Ang obligasyon lang niya nag-defense.
He gets around.
Babansagan na siyang ano dyan, boring.
All of his opponents. We are yet to see it tonight successfully.
Sa totoo lang,
Way he's ordinary.
kahit hindi
And
mo
that's
mabot,
exactly
parang
what this young man is doing. He's taking that
kaya
angle
entertain
away
ako
from
sa ganyan.
Lomachenko.
Yung nagde-defense ba, yung mahirap tangahan.
Grossly
Parang
underestimated
kay
the boxing
Colonel
skill
Whittaker
of
nung panahon.
Lopez to this point. But the master is opposite him. We knew he would be a slow starter there.
Oo, yan. Nakakatama naman eh. Baka yan. Yun na, yan yung ano eh. Round 6 na eh. Oo, nag-atake na. Atake na yung Miami Heat.
You gotta get inside that power to be effective so you're not on the end of his punches. By Lopez.
Speed of that jab from Teofimo Lopez, those quick hands. Once again, trying to cover the body with a long-range right hand. Southpaw jab being double and triple up. Range finding on Loma. Now he's trying to get to the inside with a short left hand.
That's where he's got to live right there. Did you see the hook from Lopez though?
That hook can be dangerous against the southpaw because it's sitting right on top of that. Closest punch to be landed.
And that's a shot that's going to take away the jab of Lomachenko. That left hook is going to make him keep his hands at home.
There's a right hand to the body again from Teofimo. Counter punch by Loma. Russell Moore, we haven't said his name much tonight, getting the assignment as the third man inside the ropes. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm starting to see the same sequence from Lomachenko. He steps in, steps out of range, and he tries to get a jab off. Lopez, let me see if he can pick it up. Go down, uppercut.
Six for Teofimo Lopez.
6-0, 5-1, pwede. Pwede pare, no? 6-0, Lopez. Or 5-1. Hindi ako marunong ganyan mag-score. Marunong ako mag-score. Medyo. Pero ano kasi, every seconds kasi.
Teofimo.
That's what you
Every
want.
minute, kung ano yung ginagawa ng fight.
Anytime Lomachenko steps foot forward, you're going to see an uppercut coming from Lopez. Beautiful, perfect uppercut at the end of that last round.
And then he came with the straight.
Kasi ang hirap ibigay kay Loma yung mga rounds na yun. Alam mo kung bakit? Parang hindi naman siya pumupuntos offensively. Pero yung defense niya, top class talaga.
Down the south floor.
Pero sa totoo lang, hindi mo pwedeng i-score yung sa kanya. Pumupuntos to eh. Tig-isa, dalawa, tatlo.
Cynthia does the IBF lightweight champion, the 23-year-old undefeated world champion. Halfway through our 12-round fight for supremacy, and Andre Ward's
Oh, tingnan mo, Lopez, oh.
59-50.
Sabi ko na, 5-1.
And it
Wow.
is really tough to
5-1.
disagree with anything there because Lomachenko
Second round lang.
has hardly put forth any offense. He had the short right hand in the second. He wins the
Step
second
up,
round,
Loma.
but all the other rounds seem to be obvious for Teofimo.
Nagpa-foul na rin. Hindi mo makikita sa kanya yun. Ibig sabihin, may ano lang. Frustration.
Look, I can take a shot, but what I'm seeing here is that we're going to run him down. He has to be patient. Just wait for the moment for when
Pag ganyan lang talaga matatalo.
you see some confidence
ano siya ng katapat. Hindi ba naisip na mas bata yung kalaban? Na ibig sabihin, medyo mas maresistent siya, di ba? Bata na 10 taon eh. Oo, halos 32, 23.
Sinong bata dyan si Lopez?
Sabihin, medyo ano pa.
Yun.
Yan na, oh. Paano na yun, ah. Ayan. Step up.
Yun na, nakuha na naman doon.
Nakuha ka ng isa dyan, naku.
Nakuha siya, tumitigil na siya.
Oo, tumitigil siya. Dedepensa na naman. Pero yan, okay na. Matake na. Take! Ayan na.
So you gotta protect yourself, Teofimo. He's allowed to punch on the inside.
Another shot for that shot that Elba just landed. He got a free hand. That's right.
This is the guy who often for pound status on the train.
Nakatayo na lang si Lopez sa harap niya. Gumagalaw yung pass.
Just missing with a right hand. Coming to the end of round 7.
Ang 7 na
This
gusto na
position
itong
in the
ginawa.
back half of that round from Lomachenko.
Bilis si Lopez,
Fight, isn't it?
Mabilis. Hindi rin siya
You guys
makaporm.
okay?
Nice. Pare. Mapano ako.
This number that I've been talking
Yan,
about.
ano nangyari yan? Boom. Wala. Uppercut siya. Kaya lang. Hindi mo
Recognize that. Got his hand off the line. His experience. Trying to get his offense. Just a straight slap to the body. The spin. Right jab to the head.
Gusto ko sanang makita kay Loma.
He's trying to get into
Lagi.
it right now. He has to take
Kasi kaya naman niya eh.
in order to do that. He's
Ba't ayos mo pa yun?
Oo, ayun. Naano siya.
gonna have to open himself up because he's
Very dun sa power pass.
a great deal on the scorecards.
You can hear that rough voice of his father, Teofimo. And you heard it say it's a blow. There is supreme confidence in the corner of Lopez. There always is. They're just doing it in a different
Naku,
way.
pag hindi ka nag-step dyan, matalo ka.
Lomachenko in that last round.
11 lang pinag...
Power shots in that last round.
True lang, 11. Binatok. Ano ba yan? Hindi naman yata tama yun. Total power. Ay, pali siya. Total power.
He's gonna have to close that distance.
Oh, nakuha.
Right now, he's
Masama.
gonna have to close
Ayan na,
that
ayan na.
distance. To be in range like that, but still
O, yan na, yan na.
as tight with
Eh, yan na.
Ay, nakuha.
Step up na.
Na-headbutt.
Flash of heads there. Lopez coming in with his head. Watch the headbutt here.
Accidental.
Ayan.
Accidental.
I mean, Teofimo has to
Siya din naman nagdano.
It may have been clean for the first half of the fight.
Yan, yan na.
This will
Hindi na siya
turn into
makatakas. Yan na, yan na.
not just going to give
Oo.
the guys away.
Yan na.
pressing on the gas a little bit. He's fighting with more urgency because he knows he's behind and he knows he only has so many
Yan na,
rounds.
pa. Dito lang sa gitna.
Right
Huwag kang
hand.
atras.
And if you're Lopez,
Tingnan natin ngayon. Yan, yan. Best round so far.
nice step around right there from Lopez.
Best round so far. Tingnan natin. Hindi na maatras.
Pinakamatras si Lopez, no?
Sige, pareho sila. Si Loma, nag-ano
Yan
na
na,
rin.
oo.
Offensive na rin. Offensive. O, yan.
Oh,
o.
yan na, oh.
Sabi ko nga, kanina pa yan eh. Oh. Kasi kaya naman yan. Sabi ko na.
Oh my gosh. Oh, ang dami na.
Nope, 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 nope.
Change, and now he's stepping to Teofimo.
Ay,
Kaya
ayun na.
naman niya eh. Oh.
Teofimo on the track. He
May
throws
plano talaga. Game plan.
Ay, wag kang magpapan dyan. Oh,
has begun. Lomachenko
Kanina pa pa sana din. Respeto ka ni Lopez.
trying to fire back with fire.
yan na.
Here it is. He found the heartbeat now. He found the heartbeat.
Hindi na siya
Got the rhythm
Oo,
going.
weak na eh.
Now he's letting it into the face. Being very accurate at the moment.
Seeing a little bit of redness around the eyes of Teofimo.
Yeah.
There's the jab from the pound-for-pound best in the world.
naman eh.
Hasn't been controlling this fight right now.
Straight right hand moments ago. Looking for that right uppercut again. Remember, he had success a couple rounds then.
Ganda na eh.
By far the most entertaining round of the fight. Mark down round number 8. Things change.
Yeah, round number 8. Hindi nga lang niya tinuloy.
Ay, yung mata nito. Yung Vasiliy.
Beautiful combination right here. Lomachenko has finally found his
Bang!
gear. I believe that he
Bang!
found it. The key is pressure. He must pressure
Bang!
Lopez. Get him on his back foot. Don't allow him to extend with his arms. He needs to take chances now.
Tuli, kaya niya yan eh. Ewan ko kung
Be
bakit.
careful.
He was able to land these combinations
The
right here.
tables kind of
Because he got aggressive.
Pero ano lang eh. Sporyadic kumbaga. Kumbaga tingnan mo yung suto niya parang jab-jab lang. Pero ganyan talaga sumuntok yan. Yung parang malakas. Hindi dugan. Kaya konti lang yung ano niya. Knockout siya.
He was 19 of 30 and he left 10 of 20 in power punches. Let's see if he stays a little aggressive here. Round number 9, winner take all 4 belts. And Lopez comes out with a hook.
If you're Loma, you gotta continue to use your jab. Just like that. Sometimes you win, sometimes you won't. But it'll get you in range. Stay tight and let your hands go. Get out of range and then reset and do it again.
Lopez having banked all the moves. But now it's
Too much fainting.
Anatoly Lomachenko said,
much
I
defensive.
need him to establish that jab, get inside behind that jab.
Pare pag natapos siya ng paganyan-ganyan. Alam mo kung ano. Paramdam ko lang, ibibigay yan kay Lopez. Automatic. Alam mo, automatic. Mas active siya, mas accurate, mas maging ano siya, responsible siya. Yung ganyan-ganyan lang.
See, Loma's in range sometimes.
Although sa akin lang, ang gandang panoorin, kaya lang,
Got short uppercuts.
pag nagbabayad ka,
Throwing the punches when
hindi
he's in
ganyan ang pinapalo, gusto mong mangyari. Gusto mo ng dugo, di ba? Gusto mo ng masagan, no? Pero sa tula ako, nag-enjoy ako panoorin to. Si Loma.
in control.
Pero hindi naman dapat, ito lang, hanggang 12 rounds ganyan.
left hand.
Ayan, ano, galing, oo. Oo, gana. Oo, yan.
Loma's gonna have to sell out to get the kind of shots that he wants. Some nights it's just like that. You gotta back up your reputation, you gotta back up your name, and you gotta put yourself in harm's way to get the job done.
And let me tell you something. If he has to sell out, that's great.
May power pa si Lopez.
Incredibly entertaining stretch run.
Kaya lang, medyo ano na, nag-slow na. Oo. Tapos doon pa rin yung defensive, ano niya, ang galing.
Lead left uppercut. Teofimo's not getting away. He is looking to pull the trigger on these uppercuts. Lomachenko has to close the gap. He has to step in. And that is dangerous against a power puncher who, by the way, is showing very good boxing skill tonight.
For Lopez, this is not the time to mentally. He's got to stay alert.
Hirap tamaan. Hirap tamaan. Hirap din siyang tamaan. Nasa harap lang yan. Oo, pareho eh.
Most thought we would. Most felt Teofimo Lopez's only chance was to
Paka-elite.
highlight at the right hand and be able to deliver.
Laban.
They didn't think about this. The athleticism, the quickness, the boxing IQ. Looking for that right uppercut again. Finally, Lomachenko with a little more body shot right there. Offensive desire.
Ay, naku. Kaya na. Extend nyo na yung ano, round. Round 15. Round 10 na ba? Ano sunod? Round 10. Bang!
All starts with that lead jab.
Bang!
Getting
Bang!
Lopez out of position
Bang!
with that
Apat.
shot, that lead shot. Nice follow-up here by Lomachenko. This is the signature shot. Lopez loves to land typically with the right hand. This time he switched out and went with the left. Not a big shot, but something that got Loma's attention.
I think it has to be given the attention
Boxing of boxing.
One area where Lopez is neglecting is the body
Rematch to ba?
of Lomachenko.
Sarap pa nung rematch.
I told you
Pero
guys.
kailangan pay-per-view kasi worth it naman.
Aggressive, you start hitting down to the body. He's gonna start
Wala, pandemic eh. Paano pay-per-view?
Oo,
Pandemic. Sinong bibili doon? Ang galing.
Sundot. Oh, tuwan. Tamaan.
Offensive surge from Teofimo.
Teo again, it was a big shot right now.
Pangit yan baka i-drop pa to eh.
Starting to play some shots and they started to get heavy.
Save lang nila si Loma. Pwede din.
In front.
Kung matuloy kasi natin, pwede din. Pero kailangan magpakita na step up si Loma.
He's not going to lose easily. He's going to try to break down what you see him doing right now. In these more rounds.
Galing din pala si Lopez.
Kailangan makita kasi yung ano eh, mag-rocky si Lopez. Yun, okay lang.
O yan, parang mga ganon. Tapos sunod-sunod. Kasi sporadic yung atake niya eh.
Is there.
Lopez is where you earn your money as well. You got to fight down and maintain the respect that you earned in the earlier rounds. Can't give it up right now just because Loma decides he wants to come forward.
Gera na gera.
Championship boxing is on. That's right. Moments like this. How bad you want it.
Ana, careful, okay?
You can see he with Lomachenko, he's doing very well. But now he got to fight down on that mouthpiece. He's got to close it. Got to be close to show.
Left hand right to the midsection. Right hand
Sumama po.
from Teofimo. Both guys trading. Both guys will get there. Loma gets into the back and fires off a combination.
More attention to Lopez.
Bumisil.
You know, he keeps his hands real low. He can easily block those shots if he brings his hands up.
Open na si Lopez, no? Mag-invite. Oo, matama, no? Oh, low blow. Low blow.
Russell Mora is going to say no. You be the judge. Let's see. Don't lie.
Belt line. Not necessary na na low blow, pero foul talaga yun. Actually, hindi yung low blow. Pero foul lang talaga yun.
Referee 570 professional bouts. He was the referee for one Lomachenko bout his pro debut.
Ayan, one round na lang.
Last round yan? Yes, wala, bakbakan na.
Vasil!
See Loma
Vasiliy.
jab.
Boing.
That's what he needs to do. To keep Lopez off of him.
Boing.
Lopez just missed that uppercut. Then you see Loma coming forward with his signature punches, leading with that left, coming back with the swivel right. You see the jab again. And Lopez is trying to block those shots, but they're coming fast and they're coming in.
Later rounds, binira-bira niya, no?
It's just a mental lapse right there for
Pero,
Lopez. You know, I talked
tingin
about
ko
that.
sa SM nila to, draw nila to.
Gotta maintain his focus until the round is over. He can't give up these rounds.
Listen, Teofimo Lopez came out and did exactly what he wanted to do early on. And we think it was
Oo,
pretty
pero
easy.
kung manalo lang kahit isang round si
You could make the same
Lopez,
argument for the
pwede.
back half of this fight as we arrive at the championship rounds. 6 minutes to decide it. So, Trey, your scorecard reads exactly the way
Oh,
that
95-95 pa rin, bro. Tama.
May dalawa pa, di ba?
Kahit na.
Oo, tag-isa sila, tag-isa. Pero tingin ko kukunin na ni Loma yan eh.
is what is said with Tim Cheatham, Julie Letterman.
Yan yung plao, yan no? Tingnan mo. Wala na oh. Wala na.
Sunod na.
Yes. And as you can see, the experience of Lomachenko,
Shout out to Sir Harold Marquez. Tagay na pare.
he's been here before. Lopez don't know.
Ayan na, ayan na, ayan na. Championship round.
Let's step to each other again. Loma gets right to him. Lopez approaching to fire off that right hand that can change anything at any moment.
Loma can't forget the body.
Hindi, wala nang power si Lopez. Oh, pwede, pwede.
Exhausted right now.
Pwede pang knockout. Oh, pwede pang knockout.
Punches.
He said, I want
Hindi
to
na,
take
ano,
it
oh.
to deep.
Pumapasok na lahat. Wala, pumapasok na lahat kay Loma. Oh,
These are the championship rounds where the
alam
veteran
na.
does that.
Ang galing.
Last. Ay,
Ano mo
hindi,
kung knockout na yan?
Right there. You see him trying to get himself together.
You can see more pronounced swelling around the elbow
Wala na.
as well. Lomachenko
Ni Lopez.
into a short left hand
fresh na fresh pa si Loma. Oh, yan. Pwede knock-out pa to. Unang niya lahat ng bato niya yung papasok. Pati si na Tim Bradley, oh, nakikerry away. Carry daw yun sa laban. Alam na nila kung anong nangyayari.
Lomachenko, that southpaw jab. There's the body shot. Left hand to the body from
Wala na, oh.
Lomachenko.
Stop na siya.
And now the break from Vasiliy.
Stop na talaga, oh. Naubusan.
To have success is close the distance, take a little risk. He's getting hit, he's willing to get hit so he can get his offense off.
Danny Garcia style.
Lopez is a little bit tired. Lopez is tired.
Yeah, Lopez is tired.
Punches now. So Loma doesn't feel that threatened.
Remember we talked about how exhausting it is to
Lopez is tired.
think about every moment of hyper focus and attentiveness to every second against Lomachenko. You see what it looks like. Shots effect, don't they? He has committed to that from the start.
Parang si Lopez lang, 32 years old.
A good finish to it from Lopez as he's stalking forward here.
Nice. Alam yung galing. Later rounds talaga.
Yan, knock-out na.
Ay, hindi kaya too late yung ginawa mo.
To see who
This could be the floor.
Pero tama ka pa.
Pero kung makuha niya ng 12, pwedeng draw ba? Pero kung makuha ni Loma, bigyan nila kay Loma.
Draw na yan.
Kung lalaban pa to sa 12.
Nakiramdam ko, draw na yan.
Rounds from Loma, sheer will. And you just see
Dami yung ginawa dito. Oh.
what he has to do to land shots like that.
Dapat kanina pa early round.
Fire right now. He's in the danger zone, but he's still
Bagay, game plan is game plan.
first. He's starting the combinations and he's ending the
Hindi na siya
combinations.
umatras eh.
And Lopez is landing combinations or
Bang!
shots, but they're far and few in between.
According to CompuBox, it was the best round that Lomachenko had. He was 29 of 62. He landed 19 power punches. Those are highs.
Naging ano na si Loma. Naging abatal.
And final round. Winner takes all. First half was
Yeah.
Teofimo Lopez.
Lopez.
Second half has been
Yan mo na
Vasiliy.
magandang laban para
This
kahit
will
draw na lang.
decide it. 3 minutes for history.
Ayan, yan.
Oh, yan, last round na.
3 minutes na lang. Yan, yan, ganyan.
A fight basically being even.
Para fair lang, fair.
Position yourself, finding a way.
Para may ano, rematch tapos pay-per-view na.
This 12th round.
And Tim, can you imagine? This fight would typically be in front of 20,000
Si Russell Mora pala yung referee.
or Staples. Or to start the 12th round.
Ano yan?
And just 100 people.
Nako, oh. Sabi ko na nga ba, lumalaban.
And this is the way they're gonna do it.
I don't know.
Pwede. Oo. Kung makuha niya, malamang. Oh. Huwag mo ngayaan. Biglang naka-Lopez ako.
Ayun, ako.
Maganda na nga, rematch nito. Oh, Lopez. Oh, tara. Balindig ang malaki.
Lomachenko steps to and fires off.
Oh, yan. Parang
In this 12th round, sway things. This 12th round could be the decider. We
oh,
could be sitting,
nakakuha pa.
be sitting on something where a body shot swings it. Just landed again by Lopez. And he digs down with a left hand.
Ganda ng laban, ha?
Clears the straight right.
Boxing. At age, finest. Best of the best. Bam. Bam.
First half of that round, put on a great
Oh,
exhibition.
naku. Tamaan.
Let's see if he can close the show.
Ang wala kay Lopez.
Stepping on the
Alam
gas.
mo kung ano, sunod na suntok.
Hindi ka tulad niyan.
And now 60 seconds to see if you can
Pero may signature siya.
Mamaya pag-ting-ting.
Parang conventional boxer lang talaga siya.
These moments right here.
Sino nanalo niyan? Lopez ako dyan sa dulo. Hindi, yung round 12.
Ayan na.
So kung Lopez yung round 12, malamang sa malamang 6-6 at draw. Sige! Rematch! May 26 ha? 26 minutes.
seconds.
Oo, nag-bout na naman.
Clash of heads opens up the cup.
Accidental.
Final 10 seconds to take it home.
Yeah! Kanino yung 12 rounds? Pareho, Han. Apakan kayo. Ay, wag na.
Draw, pare. Draw.
After the war, there is love. Yeah.
Draw.
Woo! Good fight. Wow. Fight of the year. Wala naman kasing pinalabas na maganda ngayon.
Let's talk about the judges for a moment. Steve Weisfeld has judged 3 Lomachenko
Pareho lang.
fights, 1 Lopez fight.
Basta mas napamit ito. Lopez.
Jersey. He has judged over 2,000
The
fights.
first 6 rounds, Lopez.
To be
Last 6 rounds, Roma.
He's done fights with Errol Spence and Canelo Alvarez, Triple G. He is usually a very fair judge. Tim Cheatham has never judged a Lomachenko fight before. He was one of 3 judges for Lopez's pro debut. He just won the world title fight last week, the victory for Emmanuel Navarrete. And Julie Letterman is the daughter of the late Harold Letterman. She has judged 694 bouts. 1 time for Lomachenko,
It's a draw.
Lopez. Timothy Bradley against Diego Chavez. But she is a well-experienced judge as well. Let's look at your scorecard.
Draw.
Draw nga. Ang lakas ng ano ko. Nakuha ni Lopez yung dulo, sabi ko. Wow. Kung nangyari yung ano yan, pwede. Kaya lang, depende na naman sa judge. Nice. Good fight. Good fight. Good Saturday night. Everything.
Do we have an upset here? Is the 23-year-old Brooklyn Teofimo Lopez with what he did in that 12th round, the new superstar of the sport?
Pero ano yun eh, ano official scorecard? Official ba yun? Yung ano nila, yung nasa gilid. Ano yan, depende naman sa tatlong judge kung ano yung score. Pero halos ganun din ang kita ko eh. Pero halos ganun.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside MGM Grand,
I-draw nyo na lang.
we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision.
3 months, ang galing. Ganda.
Scores the bout
Ah, 160 lang ni Lopez yan.
Sobra naman.
Steve Weisfeld
Woo!
Lopez yan.
Bias.
111 for your
Bias naman.
unanimous decision.
And you.
And now, the undisputed
Oo, ni Lopez.
And now.
king of the world.
Undisputed.
Shit! Pare, nanalo ka.
Hindi kasi ano eh. Pero siya yung mas active kasi.
Pero ano, hindi. Sa totoo lang yung scorecard, hindi dapat ganun kalaki. Pwede siguro 1-2. Alam niya, tinalo niya si Loma, pound for pound. Kahit sino. 3 months.
Mas, yun lang. Yun ang mangyayari yan. Kasi yung unang tatlong round kasi walang ginawa si Loma.
Actually, halos first half.
Oo, halos.
Pero ganun eh. At least 140. 140 to, di ba?
Oo.
Mag 135. Hindi yata. 135 yata. 135 to.
140.
140. Tingin ko kay Loma kasi dapat 135.
Kaya nawala sa kanya yung title.
Tsaka ano eh, pound for pound to paano yun. Pero sa tulo lang mali yung ano niya pa. Although tama.